So how about learning new things? Now you can see that these type of things you can do. This is a heritage building modeled by me 3 to 4 years back, and I had run the analysis also on this particular structure. But we will start from a smaller part out of it. Let's say so this type of staircase, etc., you can make in this particular. Trusses you can model easily. You can model the trusses and staircase, small staircase. So shall we try to learn today this type of spiral staircase? And whatever you model here, you can uh, transfer the same model into any finite element based software to evaluate its stresses, and you can design it if you are using reinforcement into that particular element. So let us try it. I will open a new file. So there are actually 2 to 3 options to work in the SolidWorks software. Either you work in assembly or in part document. So I will try to use part document. And we have got front plane, top plane, and right plane. So I will work in top plane, top view. I will take any random value of the this pole, this particular part, and let us take the regular. If I take see the top view of it, this is how we can divide it. One is you can take the smart dimension also, and from the smart dimension you can evaluate that what is the distance. It is approximately 54 mm, and the outer one is it is 392 mm. Let us take the dimension of this part also. This is we are having total diameter is 1253. So it is in this particular software. Actually, we use sketches for our geometry. We use sketches in our geometry to formulate any solid body. So I will take circle straight away from here and I will drop it. So let me take it. Let us first see the units. What are the units? I will take millimeter up to 4 decimal places. Okay. So using smart dimension, this is 70.56 mm, a little bit small. So I will try to increase its radius. Okay. Now I was having 55 mm as I have checked the value for here. This was coming close to 55. Now I will move out of the sketch from this red and green light and I will use this sketch for extrude. Here, what is the height actually? This is 150, typical 6 inches and 10 inches. So what is the regular riser? It is 6 inches in our staircase and the regular tread is 250 mm. That is close to 250 or it is 300 mm. 10 to 12 inches, let us say 10 inches. So I will do it 150 mm. Now I want to discretize it. I want a sketch on this surface with features, reference body, plane. I will go to top view. and I will draw a circle again. Straight line. And I was having 55 mm. So I will try to, half of 55 is 27.5. Offset of this particular 27.5 mm. That is bidirectional. So now I will join this particular line. Trim, we can straight away trim here. Then I will join it. I will be able to formulate a new line which is going to be the starting of the staircase. And I'm offsetting it at a distance of 1200 mm. I don't want bi-directional, so I will either keep it on one side. But I want it to be, how much it was coming? It was 392. So half of 392, 196. I will come out of the sketch. Right plane, features, reference geometry, plane, and this point. So I've got a plane. Now I will draw a rectangle here. Of 6 inches already. I will be requiring another plate at this particular sketch, rectangle, and I will be requiring a sketch here. extend. And you can simply do the extend using the now I want to generate a solid body. I will switch off the planes here. I simply want to generate a solid body out of these two sketches. First tread of the staircase. So it can be done this way. We can easily see we have got a regular okay. Now let us bring it upside also. So I will move this particular part of the solid iron circular column to the level so that I should be able to copy it upside also. So I've got another command that is move face. I have to simply move face. As I know it is 6 inches, so I will put 5 here. But I can see it is not merged here. If I see wireframe, and let me switch off the sketches, I can see it is not merged. I am required to merge it. For that, I will have to edit the feature. Here we can see I have not merged it. As soon as I click it merge, so it will merge the result. Now you can see it is merged. So we have got the options here to do many uh, extrudes, from where to start the extrude and from till where we have to end the extrude. So here in this case I am not starting the extrude from the sketch plane, I am starting it from the surface. Now I again want it up to the surface, and I don't want to these to merge. So I will uncheck this merge, and I will click it. So here I've got this particular result. Now I will copy this solid body. How many times I want it? I will combine it. This will become one single body. Now I will repeat it. Let me check out how many numbers I have been able to do here. For one particular level, I will hide this particular part. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, approximately 23. You will see we have got an option to do move copy bodies vertically above delta y. So this is 150. Now I've got, you can see into the front view, I've got this number. So I will do copy. Number of instances are going to increase. Let me say 23. Now I have to simply rotate all these by a certain degree. So I've got, if I've got 23, 360 divided by 23 I will have to do. Because whole circle is 360, it is close to 16 degree. So I will have to add circumferentially each step. So I will be having how many bodies? This one is the first body. I will rotate it. We have got this vertical axis. So let us see if we can rotate it 16 degree. I will have to first make an axis here. So this way, because we have to give an axis for the rotation, because we have to fix it. Unless until we will not give axis, we won't be able to fix the angle of rotation. You can also do one thing after making one quarter. After making one quarter, you can copy it. Let me save this particular file. So we have done a quarter till here. If we go back, there is an option of rolling down. So I'm rolling down to three place. This is not one particular quarter, one more step back. Now it is a kind of, uh, I should say one more step back, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is a kind of one quarter. And now what we can do, we can combine these. And let me hide all others. Okay, because it is something, it is human. So it is becoming difficult to join these. So I will have to increase the angle, that means. This overlapping portion is creating problem. So in case we have to increase the angle, so let us make it 19. So we'll be able to add, I think so, all these, not the upper one. Now here we can see we have got one particular part also. So I'm hiding this one and this one. I can easily copy this particular part on above and rotate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 750 mm, that means. Now I can rotate it. I think so double instances have been done. Okay. So it was a tick was there on copy, but we don't want to copy, we want to rotate the same steps. So I will uncheck it and I will click it. So if you see from top, it will be like this. There was a little discrepancy in the one of the values. So I was not supposed to combine the bottom one. I will have to leave this. Now, and I will have to reduce from 750 mm 150, that means 600. This is going to be 600. Now you can see the staircase is complete. Similarly, you can copy this particular part on the other quadrant and then next quadrant.